Traveling Tyler style. Does anybody know the capital of Switzerland? It's not Geneva. It's not Basel. It's not Zurich. It's Bern. How did Bern become the capital of Switzerland? This makes no sense. I need to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to drive to Bern and figure out how it became the capital of Switzerland. Come along with me. This is going to be fun. Made it to Bern. The first step was finding parking, and that was tricky. I found a parking garage, but all the signs were in German. Just kind of navigating my way through it was not easy. But I'm impressed so far. It's really nice. So we're gonna scope it out, see what it's all about, get a feel for it, and try to talk to some people and see if I can figure out why this is the capital of Switzerland. Guys, do you know how Bern became the capital of Switzerland?
I think it was like, was heißt Gründer? What? It was created from like these three guys in the, I'm not sure when, like in 1300 or like 1700, around that time, like in the middle age, let's say. And then yeah, it just started with like really small. It became Switzerland, and then like they kind of kept expanding somehow. You know, I don't know too much because I watched it from a YouTube video. But then
this is good. This is good. We're on to something.
like,
this is good.
It was like three canton in the beginning. It was like Bern, it was Uri, and it was like something else.
I just heard how they called it Bern, like like a bat, like
because of a bear.
like of a bear, and it
Okay.
was like the first thing they hunted. But actually, the first thing they hunted here was a rabbit, and so they were like, "Oh, it sounds like shit," so they just called it Bern.
Okay.
Bear. So yeah.
Oh, I thought it's from the dude's name.
No, I don't know.
All right.
Honestly, we don't
I think
know.
I'm a little bit closer. That was good. Thank you. Thank you. Bern actually is a medieval city that was built in the 12th century. In those days, the Duke of the city was looking for a good name of the settlement but could not come up with any. On a reception that he gave for the elites of the city, it was decided that the Duke should go for a hunting exercise in the nearby forest, and the first animal that he's going to hunt should be the city's name. The first animal that occurred in front of the Duke was a huge bear, as bears were very common in the surrounding areas in those days. The bear then was the first animal that he hunted on this excursion, so the bear gave the name of Bern to the city. And since then, it's become the symbol of the city and appears on the emblems of the city. Old Bern was designated as UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1983. But the goal of this video is to figure out how Bern became the capital of Switzerland, not to teach you about bears. So let's talk to more people and figure it out. You know how Bern became the capital of Switzerland? No idea? Okay. I bet if you asked 100 random people what the capital of Switzerland is, nobody would get it right. I didn't know, and I've been to Switzerland over 10 times. There's a lot of countries with weird capitals, like Canberra. Why is that the capital of Australia? But that's why I wanted to go to Bern and get to the bottom of this. I really wanted to figure out why Bern is the capital of Switzerland. Do you guys know how Bern became the capital of Switzerland?
Okay, so we talked about this before, and we think it is because once they had to choose one. It was like every country needs to have, or every city needs, or country needs to have a capital. So then they just were like, yeah, we choose Bern because the big house where all the politicals come is here, so they chose Bern.
Is it like the oldest city? Do you know?
Is it the oldest city?
I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know.
Okay. I didn't really know what to expect, but I have to say, Old Town Bern is about as cool as it gets. I'm not even sure how it wasn't on my radar. It's kind of caught me off guard, honestly. I mean, I came here expecting Bern to just be one of those capital cities that makes no sense, but after a short time here, I'm kind of like, oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. I know other places like Geneva and Zurich and Basel are definitely more popular, considering I had never heard of Bern until I got here. But I'm going to say now, it should be a place you should visit. At least the Old Town area. Bern Münster, or in German Berner Münster, also known as the Bern Cathedral, is a Swiss Reformed cathedral in the Old City of Bern, Switzerland. It's built in Gothic style. Its construction started in 1421, but wasn't complete until 1893. Its tower has a height of 100 meters or 330 feet. It's the tallest cathedral in Switzerland. I've now been walking around Bern for probably 3 hours or so. At least the Old Town area. And I think I got it dialed in. Got to figure it out. I mean, it's really nice. I did realize after 3 hours, I've pretty much seen it all 3 times. I haven't ventured out of this area. But it's cool. I stand by it. It's very underrated. Not the kind of place I'd want to spend a week or longer. But for a day trip, it's definitely worth it. These are paintings inside the clock tower. The clock tower is as old as Bern itself. It was constructed in 1191. That's the thing with Bern, it has a medieval feel. I can't think of any other cities in Switzerland that are similar. Everywhere you go, it feels like you're going back in time. But there are a lot of restaurants. There's things to do. I had very low expectations for Bern, but I had it all wrong. For some reason, it's not a city that people visit often, but they should. It gets overlooked somehow. Look, I'm fully aware that I had to have missed some things in Bern. I was only here for about 8 hours or so. But I could definitely tell that Bern had a lot to offer. It has a very interesting culture. And I'm a traveler, that's what I do. I like to experience new things. When I went to Bern, I didn't even Google it. All I knew is it was the capital. I didn't look at pictures. I didn't read about it. I just had someone tell me that the Old Town's a really cool area. I actually guessed the answer wrong on a trivia game. They asked what the capital of Switzerland was, and I thought it was Zurich. When they said Bern, I couldn't believe it. And ever since that point, I always wanted to get here. Bern is the 5th largest city in Switzerland. Typically, when a country names its capital, it's the most economically powerful or the biggest, but not in the case of Switzerland. In 1848, they decided to name their capital city. It came down to Lucerne, Zurich, and Bern. Geneva was never in the running. Bern ended up being chosen for political reasons, but also because of its tactical location between the French and German-speaking parts. Among other reasons. This is what I got, travel in Tyler style. I'm in Bern, Switzerland. This is what I do. Subscribe to my channel. I got a lot of videos coming. I'm out.